Just kind of pulled it. It was fighting. He forgot he was boxing.
I haven't been boxing long enough to tell myself we're boxing. I'm fighting.
I think Logan Paul won, and here's why. Really rocked by this. He tried to get up, was when Mike Tyson bit off Evander Holyfield's ear, like that uppercut did in the 3rd or 4th round. Where I do have a problem with Logan is how they're handling the fight afterwards. 3 years ago, I took a picture of my girlfriend in Paris and my life forever changed. Fast forward to today, living in a different city every month, our lives are anything but conventional. Maybe it's crazy, maybe it's foolish, maybe it's Maybelline. All I know is our adventures have become one big movie. Come along with us as we travel the world, documenting our stories one passport stamp at a time. This is Captain Castor Vlogs. Now, when it comes to the actual fight, I think they got it completely wrong, and I think it's a travesty that it had to turn out that way. I think either it was a draw, which should have been probably the result again, or I think Logan Paul won. And here's why. When you look at all the scorecards, you can actually see all the stats pretty much favor Logan. They favor him slightly, but pretty much everything is favored for him. The efficiency, the amount of jabs landed.
To keep doing if his hands are down.
He had pretty much the only real knockdown.
Big uppercut! Big uppercut!
From the stats and also watching the fight, KSI was actually a very sloppy fighter. He threw so many wild punches, hardly connecting on anything. And yes, although he was pushing Logan Paul around, he really didn't hurt Logan at all. I mean, the only reason KSI won the fight was because of the 2 points taken away from Logan. And I want to briefly touch on that.
And then 2 points.
If you guys haven't seen the fight, Logan in the 3rd or 4th round hit KSI with a big uppercut square in the face. It was pretty much the first main headshot that either of them got. It really rocked KSI.
Big uppercut for Logan Paul. KSI stumbling and bumbling to his corner.
Logan then followed it up by putting his hand on the back of KSI's head, hitting him one more time, and then one more time on the way down, punching him. KSI was really rocked by this. He tried to get up, but he was stumbling all over the place.
Cut for Logan Paul. KSI stumbling and bumbling to his corner.
Usually when that happens, usually when a fighter's stumbling and they get up, they're gonna fight a little bit more and they're probably gonna get fully knocked out in the next 10 seconds. But the referee ended up stopping the fight. He deducted 2 points from Logan.
2 points for hitting him when he was
2
down.
points!
And then 2 points for punching when he's down.
And let KSI have up to a 5-minute rest. I think KSI took about a minute or a minute and a half and then said he was good and shook it off and went to fight again. Now the fight should have been done there. If Logan didn't do anything illegal, Logan would have had the opportunity to knock a woozy KSI out. But he didn't get that opportunity, and he never got another opportunity the rest of the fight. He just didn't connect like that uppercut did in the 3rd or 4th round. So without those 2 points being taken away, Logan Paul would have won the fight, or it would have been a draw at best. But on the scorecard, since the ref ordered all the judges to take away those 2 points, it showed that KSI won by a slim margin, a split decision.
To the winner by split decision.
Now where everybody's complaining that doesn't understand boxing, or that does understand boxing, is that 2 points is a lot to take away. There was no warning told to Logan.
2 points, no warning. Jack, what's good, my guy?
Plus the fact the last time 2 points were taken away was when Mike Tyson bit off Evander Holyfield's ear.
As just, see, look at him. You can see it. You can see it. There it is. I can't.
So for me, and for pretty much everyone out there, this is totally unfair. I think the ref at best should have taken away 1 point. I think that would have been totally fair. He could have given him a warning. In a lot of matches that would have happened, the fighter would have got a warning for the kind of the first move that they did that was illegal. But the ref decided to take away 2 points for 2 illegal moves, and that's pretty much what cost Logan Paul the fight. I will say this was kind of expected from 2 newer fighters, someone who haven't been fighting for a long time. They might not know all the rules, or they might just lose track of the rules. Logan said in the heat of the moment, just kind of rush of blood to the head, just kind of pulled it. It was fighting. He forgot he was boxing.
I haven't been boxing long enough to tell myself we're boxing. I'm fighting.
Yes, boxing has rules too. So I really side with Logan on this one. I really think he should have won the fight or should have been a draw, and I'm glad they're contesting the commission.
I would love to contest the commission because I think I should have gotten a warning.
Where I do have a problem with Logan is how they're handling the fight afterwards. I don't have a problem with him being in great spirits at all. I think that's great. I think he should hang out with friends. I think everything he's done has been fine. I think what he said hasn't been fine. For me, if I would have been in that situation and lost the fight like that, even though I pretty much won it with my hit, I would say that I didn't lose the fight. I wouldn't give the contest up to KSI. I wouldn't say you were the better fighter or you were an animal out there. I wouldn't act like that.
You are one of the toughest people I know.
In my mind, I would win the fight and I would let everybody know that. Like, even though Logan said he's contesting the commission.
Hey, I'm coming for the commission on that. I don't think that was fair at all.
He's kind of acting like he's lost the fight. Every time they ask him, well, did you win the fight? He'd be like, I don't know. I'm not gonna make excuses. Maybe it's like the non-athlete in him to know how to handle that situation. But like, if you ask any professional boxer, if they were in that situation, they'd be like, no, I didn't lose that fight. I definitely won that fight. I think that's the right way to handle it. You can't be contesting a commission or be like, oh, I didn't lose the fight, but then also be like, oh, I congratulate you on winning the fight. It really doesn't make sense. You're speaking two different languages. You're literally being an oxymoron. It's totally opposite of what you're doing. Either you think you won and you're contesting it, or you lost and you give him the fight. That's it. Maybe he feels like he didn't dominate the fight, so he's like, oh, you know, I didn't dominate the fight anyway, so what's the point? No, it's not like that. Okay, maybe you had a bad fight, but in your mind, if you think you won the fight, that's it. That's all you say to people. You're contesting it. You're going forward with that mindset. If Floyd Mayweather had a situation like that, you bet your butt he's not going to be like, oh yeah, congratulations to him. I'm contesting it, but it was a good fight. Like, I don't know if I won, blah, 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 blah. That part kind of pissed me off. But other than that, it was a great event. It brought a lot of hype to boxing, to YouTube, basically this whole industry. It kind of combined the two worlds. They made a ton of money. It was a great business move, and I really congratulate them on what they did as a whole. I hope they continue with what they want to do. It doesn't seem like KSI wants to do boxing anymore. He's kind of just been like, no, it's done. I think it took a lot out of him to train up for this.
Nah, it's done. It's done, fam. It is done. It is done. It is done. Done. I'm on to the next thing, yo.
And I don't think he's like really into that. I think he just wants to kind of like chill more and do his YouTube videos. Seems like Logan might want to do boxing, but like he's not sure if he's good enough. So I hope he continues with it. I think he actually could be good enough to be an athlete and like pursue something in athletics. I hope he continues with it.
Are you going to continue to pursue this career? Will we see you in the squared circle one more time? Yeah, you definitely will. I'll be back. I'll be back.
All right, guys, I hope you liked this video. I hope you're having a great day. I'm just walking around London right now. I'm actually headed to the grocery store right now. So I will catch you guys later and do some grocery shopping. Until next time, guys, we'll see you later. Peace and love.